This 10-year-old boy hid a pair of binoculars under his shirt, and when no one was looking, he quickly slipped out of the store. But just as he reached the entrance, he suddenly remembered something. His little brother was still inside. Panic hit him instantly. Without thinking, he turned and rushed back in, only to be spotted by the clerk. The clerk shouted angrily, and the boy immediately jumped over the railing and ran for his life. After running some distance, he realized his brother was nowhere to be found. Frantically, he searched the streets, from daylight to sunset. He never caught a glimpse of his brother. With no choice, he returned home in despair. But to his surprise, his brother was curled up asleep by the front door. It turned out his brother had found his way home alone, but the door had been locked. Their mother had gone out on a date and wasn't back yet. So the two brothers headed to the restaurant where she worked, but the staff told them she had already quit, and no one knew where she had gone. The boy then returned to their doorstep and left a note. It read, "Mom, don't worry, we're okay." Then he took his brother and crawled into a broken-down car by the roadside, hoping to spend the night there. But to their shock, the car's owner came back in the middle of the night. The boy quickly woke his sleeping brother, and they fled into the cold. In their rush, the boy left his jacket behind. The two of them wandered the freezing streets, shivering with no warmth, and not a single adult offered to help these poor kids. By the next day, the boy found his mother's ex-boyfriend. Seeing how pitiful they were, the man brought them home. He was the only one who didn't turn them away. He even made them a warm meal. Then he picked up the phone to call their mother, but no one answered. The boy tried to show his gratitude and helped wash the man's car, but inside he felt heavy. He knew they couldn't stay here forever. Even one night of shelter was a gift, so he carried his brother back to their broken home, and downstairs he noticed the lights were on. They were overjoyed. Running upstairs, their mother opened the door. The boy threw himself into her arms, but instead of concern, she only bragged about the ring her new boyfriend had given her. She hadn't even read the note they left. At that moment, the boy's heart sank. Their mother had never truly cared about them. She only ever loved herself. The next morning, the boy quietly packed their clothes, took the binoculars he had taken from the store, woke his still sleeping brother, and boarded a bus headed for another city. After getting off, he walked the mountain road with difficulty until he found the orphanage.
Ja.
Hier ist Jack.
Wer?
Jack.
Because for Jack, their mother was as good as gone. Yet he didn't hate her. If she wanted freedom, then he would step up and be the parent. He would take care of his brother. Better to stay at the orphanage than wander the streets with no one to turn to. At least here they'd have food to eat and someone who wouldn't abandon them.